Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome, folks, to the home of the Louisville Cardinals, L&N Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hokies will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball in his... Linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
Pace, 27, jump.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. A premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him. They're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. Won the back nine of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team. That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Escapes the pocket. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
And the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
He knocks it through with confidence. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Ball handed off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. To be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. It's a run to the left. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Cardinals pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
That one's straight down the middle. And we're all tied up now. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Snags a good throw. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown Cardinals. A huge defensive score. That's a scoop and a score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations, and they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try a pass here. Makes a quick catch. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period.
Virginia Tech, 3.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball. But the presence of mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He lets it go on the move. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. And the Cardinals will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Ball fielded near the 35. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He breaks free. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. And the Hokies with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The clock is stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Finding some room at the 25. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
2nd and long now at the 17. Receiver in motion now. A play action looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And the running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense operating from the pistol. Play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's the handoff. First out and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket, and he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for three. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. Well, it looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The Hokies come to the line with first and goal. They won't want another play, just to kneel down and head to the locker room. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cardinals will kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 on 21.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense is back out there on the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the single back takes the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Cardinals line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. The Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because
he cannot escape, it's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. Now the important point after attempt.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On first down, it's play action. Caught quickly. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Very near the end of the third quarter here. Looks like time for just one more play. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And that pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. 2 teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory? Not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Hokies bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Cardinals. They jump on top here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They stop at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Leaning on the run game here. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today, stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. to throw it on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Short pass finds the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
And the completion made.
Boy, another nice throw by this quarterback. You know, Chris, he's had a heck of a day the entire game, avoiding mistakes, making good throws, giving his team a chance to win this game. And when it comes down to it, I want the ball in his hands with a chance to make a play to win.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Look at a pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's an out route. The catch made. And it heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Adds 6 more points to the total.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Here's the second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And now the handoff. Finding space at the 20. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now.
Here we go, sack.
He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up.
22.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The AT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. And he'll drop back here on third down. Checks this down to the running back. He made the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. action here on first down. He's running out of time here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Now the defense will spend a timeout. No room for mental errors on that side here in overtime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So here comes a crucial third down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. On the toss play, runner moving left. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. And here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he'll just get rid of it. So here we go, 3rd and medium. This defense trying to get a stop here and force an overtime field goal attempt. Quick throw to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
So the offense now will set up 1st and goal here in double overtime. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Caught near the goal line. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in 2nd overtime. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in 2nd overtime. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab by the receiver. And he's brought down there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes a crucial 3rd down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
Here we go.
Looking to score with a run to the right.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And now it's 3rd and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. Grab behind the line. It's DeMarco. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So now it's 4th down. Ball game on the line right now. So now it's 4th down. Ball game on the line right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every